Very good afternoon and welcome to the presentation ceremony of the second test match of the Dutch-Bangla Bank Test Series, Bangladesh versus New Zealand, powered by Rocket and co-sponsor Nexus Pay. Well, it's been a low-scoring match, but a very interesting match, and both sides had the opportunity of getting a win. But eventually, New Zealand winning this by 4 wickets. Congratulations to New Zealand and commiserations to the Bangladesh team. And New Zealand, by virtue of this win, leveled the series 1-1. So even Stevens at the end of this test series. It's now my pleasure to introduce you to our guests here today. Immediately to my left, Mr. Abul Kashim Mohammad Shireen, Managing Director and CEO of Dutch-Bangla Bank. Next to him, Mr. Najmul Hassan, MP, the Honorable President of the Bangladesh Cricket Board. And alongside him, Mr. Mohammad Jalal Yunus, Director BCB and Chairman of the Cricket Operations Committee of the Bangladesh Cricket Board. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here with us. Straight away, I'd like to call upon Najmul Hassan Shanto, the Bangladesh captain, to come across and have a few words, please. Well, Shanto, bad luck in this test match, a low-scoring match, very difficult for the batters, but I think you will take a lot of heart because you put up a fight right till the end.
Yes, I think especially the bowlers did a great job. I think all 4 bowlers bowled well. With the field, very proud the way everyone chipped in the field.
And also just going back, because it's a 2-match series, convincing win in the first test match, you'd have taken a lot of heart beating New Zealand for the first time. But this time around, little lessons to be learned to take you forward.
Yes, I think first match we played really good cricket here. I think it gives us a lot of confidence. This match there is an opportunity, but we couldn't take this opportunity. But I hope we learn from this match and we can play some good cricket in forward.
And you've got a different format coming up. You have a long travel and meeting the same opposition in different conditions and different format of the game. You're leading the side. Looking forward to that?
Yes, obviously. I think the players are ready. I think the ODI players are practicing the last couple of days, and I hope everyone plays some good cricket there.
I'm sure you're going to take all the positives that you garnered from these 2 test matches. Best of luck to you and your team for a good series in New Zealand.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That's Najmul Hussain Shanto. Right, now we have the award ceremony. This is the Dutch-Bangla Bank Player of the Match, an award of $1,500 to be jointly handed over by our guests over here. And no brainers, it goes to Glenn Phillips of New Zealand. First innings score of 87, second innings 40 not out. Brilliant performance with the bat and also chipped in with 3 wickets.
Congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you. But you missed the century.
Yeah.
We'd like to come across, Glenn, and have a few words after you collect that check.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Very well done, Glenn. We all know the difficult conditions that the batters had to face, and you being consistent in the first innings really took your team to that little lead, which played a big role in eventually you guys winning it.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day that 8 runs mattered a lot more to us than we thought it was going to at the time. And obviously we try to pride ourselves on fighting for as long as possible and keeping ourselves in the game, and I think we did that.
You must give credit to the bowlers in your side. They kept on pegging away. Obviously, a bowler-friendly track here for both the sides, but still they had to be there for you. I mean, very little to defend, and that can be tough on your psyche.
Yeah, absolutely. I think our spinners did incredibly well, and obviously Timmy as well with the ball. It was great to create a lot of pressure. Obviously the Bangladesh boys came out with a little bit of intent as well, and obviously to bring it back and to restrict them to chasing 137 was very pleasing.
Well, talking about your mindset in the first innings, you didn't have a target to chase. Maybe not enough pressure. You went on your merry way, really clouding the balls and playing your natural game. But once you played in the second innings with a target, with players getting out at the other end, how did you just adjust that from the first innings?
I think the intent piece was still there and sticking to my game plan as much as possible. Obviously, at the end of the day, we're all human, and if I can put the bowler off the length a little bit, hopefully that's going to make it a little bit easier for us. And obviously the way Mitch batted as well and Daryl with their intent too helped along.
And at the end, that partnership really played a big role because Santner was there for you all the time, and you just managed to get to the target very comfortably.
Yeah, he's got amazing hands. He's such a fluent player, and obviously we talked a little bit at tea about what sort of plan we wanted to go out against him with, and he did that to an absolute T. So credit to him and credit to all the boys throughout this whole game.
Well, congratulations on your award and best of luck for the future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Glenn Phillips. That's the Dutch-Bangla Player of the Match. Now, another big award. Now, this is a two-match series. Well, you know it's leveling 1-1, but the Dutch-Bangla Bank Player of the Series, this is an award of $2,500, and it goes to Tajul Islam of Bangladesh. Tajul was the hero from the first test match, which is 10 for, and also taken 5 wickets in this test match. If you'd like to come across and have a few words, please, Tajul. অনেক অনেক অভিনন্দন তাইজুল প্লেয়ার অফ দ্য সিরিজ হওয়ার জন্য, কিন্তু একটু আক্ষেপ তো নিশ্চয়ই থেকে যাচ্ছে যে এই টেস্ট ম্যাচটা জেতা হলো না।
না, তা তো অবশ্যই, এমন সুযোগ আসলে বারবার আসে না। তো হয়তোবা আমরা যদি সিরিজটা উইন হইতাম হয়তোবা আরও অনেক ভালো লাগতো, বাট তারপরেও আমাদের ছেলেরা অসাধারণ খেলছে এবং আমার কাছে মনে হয় যে তারা 100% এফোর্ট দিছে। তো সব মিলিয়ে আমি ভালোই বলবো।
অবশ্যই খুবই ভালো, এবং ঢাকার উইকেট যেটা ছিল স্পিন বোলারদের জন্য বিশেষ করে বেশ সাহায্য ছিল উইকেট থেকে, সেই জায়গায় বল করতে এবং অপোজিশনকে প্রবলেমে ফেলতে খুব বেশি কি অসুবিধা হয়েছিল?
না, আসলে এখানে অসুবিধার না, বিষয়টা ঘটছে যদি আমরা যে মাপের বোলিংটা করছি এটার চেয়ে যে আমরা আর একটু বেটার করতে পারতাম হয়তো বা রেজাল্টটা আমাদের পরে আসতে পারতো।
হ্যাঁ, প্রথম ইনিংসে আমার মনে হয় শেষের দিকে ওই রানগুলো হওয়ার কারণে একটু পিছিয়ে গেছে বাংলাদেশ দল, কিন্তু সব কিছু মিলিয়ে দুটো টেস্ট ম্যাচ মিলিয়ে এতগুলো উইকেট পাওয়ার পর ইউ ফিলিং হ্যাপি উইথ ইয়োরসেলফ নিজের পারফরমেন্সে?
ব্যক্তিগতভাবে বলতে পারেন হ্যাপি, বাট যদি আমি টিমকে যদি জিতাইতে পারতাম বা আমরা যদি সিরিজটা জিতে পারতাম আরও হ্যাপি হইতাম।
অবশ্যই, যাই হোক, যেটা হয়েছে যতটুকু পাওয়া গেছে সেটাই প্রাপ্তি হলো। অশেষ ধন্যবাদ, ভবিষ্যতের জন্য অনেক শুভকামনা।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
ধন্যবাদ, থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ। দ্যাট ইজ the player of the series, Tajul Islam, the Dutch-Bangla Bank Player of the Series. Now it's my pleasure to call upon the winning captain from this test match, Tim Southee of New Zealand. Tim, congratulations. Difficult match, to say the least. Bowler friendly, tough job for the batters, but eventually your guys prevailed.
Yeah, it was a bit of a scrap there, and yeah, it was nice to come out on the right side of it.
Yeah, but it's nice to be coming out, but down the batters had to work hard. It was conducive to the bowling unit. How did you go about just changing your approach when you saw this kind of a track?
I think the guys just trusted the way that they played. You looked at the likes of Glenn Phillips and Mitch Satner, the way they played is more of an attacking style to some of the others, and just trusting their games that on the surface you can still play your way.
And that was what we're talking about in commentaries. If you get bogged down and play too defensively, you let the bowlers have the ascendancy. That was not allowed, and that was a very refreshing attitude taken by your batters.
Yeah, it is, and I think at times, and especially in the first innings, Bangladesh showed that as well. And it was one of those wickets that there's enough happening there. It was sort of a matter of time before one had your name on it. So yeah, I think credit goes to the guys for just trusting their styles and the way that they played, and in particular, a knock like Glenn Phillips in the first innings really kept us in the match.
And also the bowlers, because I must give the fact that there was a bit of help from the wicket, but still they had to adapt to the type and bowl accordingly, and they seem to have had some comfort in doing that.
Yeah, it's not easy sometimes when there's expectation for things to happen quickly, and balls going past the bat a number of times, and I think the bowlers stayed in it and stuck to their plans as well. And obviously AJ's coming away with a 6 for. It's a great reward for that.
And it must be a good feeling after losing the first test match, leveling this one and going back after leveling the series.
Yeah, I guess obviously it's always nice when you win, and especially on a surface like that, to show the fight the guys did, and be able to I guess put in a performance that makes the trip home a lot easier.
Well done, Tim. Congratulations. Have a safe trip back home.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Tim Southee, ladies and gentlemen, the captain. And now I'd request our guests to hand over the Dutch-Bangla Bank Test Series Winners' Trophy. It's being shared by Bangladesh and New Zealand. I'd like to request Najmul Hasan Chanta and Tim Southee to accept that cup from the board president and our other guests. Well done to both the teams, and Congratulations. Best of luck to both of you for that white ball series coming up very, very soon. And that is all from all of us down here.
Yes, so there the Dutch Bangla Bank Test series being shared between Bangladesh and New Zealand. What a test series we've had. New Zealand winning this one by 4 wickets on the 4th day. First test was in Sylhet, which was won by Bangladesh by 150 runs. First time they defeated New Zealand on home soil, but New Zealand making a comeback and showing why they are a quality side. Grant can't emphasize enough on the fact that how much character needed to be shown over the course of these 4 days in particular.
Yeah, Bangladesh outplayed New Zealand in Sylhet, deservedly so, won that test match, came here eyeing up a series win, test series win against New Zealand, a strong New Zealand team. New Zealand managed to show the character and show the resilience and clarity of mind on a wicket that was very, very difficult to play on. Neck and neck after the first innings, Glenn Phillips featuring in both of those with ball and bat. Man of the match, and then New Zealand finally getting over the line. This is the itinerary in New Zealand. New Zealand tour of Bangladesh. The series, the 2 tests. I had the 1-dayers earlier on in the year and the 2 tests. One in Sylhet, which Bangladesh won by 150 runs. And in the second test, New Zealand have won this one here in Mirpur. Well, Bangladesh hop on a plane and head to New Zealand shortly. And that's what it looks like. Dunedin, the first ODI, then Nelson and Napier just before Christmas. After the break, some T20 internationals, Napier and 2 in Mount Maunganui, where they won a historic test match against New Zealand in their previous tour. Let's have a look at the squads. Chamanoi, Bangladesh ODI squad. How does that look?
It's going to be led by Nazmul Hussain Shanto, and I think he's done well as the captain, captaining the side for the first time in a test series. He's done well. Tanzir Hassan Tamim featured in the World Cup, so he comes back again. Anamul Haq, Bijoy Tohid Ridoy is there. Liton Dash will be back for the series, and Afif Hussain comes back to the side along with Shomo Shorkar, and Mustafizur Rahman will be back with the white ball again. Hassan Mahmood, Tanzim Hassan Saqib, Rishad Hussain, leg spinner, makes the cut along with Rakibul Hassan, who's the left-arm spinner who featured in that 2020 Under-19 World Cup winning side. So it's a mixed squad of experience and youngsters, with a few youngsters getting to have a crack. But this is the New Zealand squad for the ODI series.
Yeah, Adi Ashok, you might not know that name, leg spinner from Auckland. Good to see him in the squad along with Finn Allen. Powerful hitter. A few names there that are very recognisable, but Josh Clarkson, Will O'Rourke, Adam Milne back in the squad. Debut for Josh Clarkson and Will O'Rourke, and Rachin Ravindra. I'm sure we'll see a lot of him this summer in New Zealand. So a fantastic tour that we have the opportunity to view in New Zealand. It's been brilliant here, these 2 test matches fought by both teams, but it's goodbye and good night here from Mirpur. Thank you for your company, and we'll see you in New Zealand.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download TSports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit tsports.com.